I was a teenager and I had started to become depressed for reasons I didn't understand. Started failing my classes, started smoking cigarettes. I quit my sports teams, fought with my friends and my family.
You have lots of reasons to be. God, there's reasons to be resentful about your existence. Everyone you know is going to die. You know, you too. And there's going to be a fair bit of pain along the way, and lots of it's going to be unfair. It's like, yeah, no wonder you're resentful. It's like, act it out and see what happens.
So there you go. That's what this dude needs to do a little bit of. He needs to learn how to growl a little bit, how to bark a little bit, how to show your teeth a little bit, how to just stand up, posture correct. Because there's, you know, a dog, if you know dogs at all, dogs have a posture. And they have a posture, their ears are down and their tail's down. When they get fired up, boom, ears are up. They're on alert. Their back is, they get the cackles can stand up and everything. That means like, okay, that's even before growling, that's happening. Alert.
He said the preening leaders who like to delegate everything, none of them make it through. He said the big tough guys that come in with huge muscles, covered in tattoos, who want to prove to everyone how tough they are, none of them make it through. He said some of the guys that make it through are skinny and scrawny. He said some of the guys who make it through, you will see them shivering out of fear. He said, but every single one of them who makes it through, when they're emotionally exhausted, when they're physically exhausted, some way, somehow, they're able to dig down deep inside themselves to find the energy to help the person next to them.
You make everything you're complaining about infinitely worse. There's this idea that hell is a bottomless pit, and that's because no matter how bad it is, some stupid son of a bitch like you could figure out a way to make it a lot worse.
It's a perception that we have that the whole world revolves around us and that people are sitting around thinking about us all the time. It's like they're not thinking about you all the time. They don't care. They're at home. There's not too many people that are actually thinking about you all the time.
Service. Service. Giving to another, having their back, is what makes the highest performing teams in the world. Not their strength and not their intelligence. It's their willingness to be there for each other.
Put yourself together. And then maybe if you put yourself together, you know how to do that. You know what's wrong with you. You'll admit it. You know there's a few things you could like polish up a little bit, that you might even be able to manage in your insufficient present condition. And so you might shine yourself up a little bit, and then your eyes will be a little more open, and then you can shine yourself up a little bit more, and then maybe you could bring your family together instead of having them be the hateful, spiteful, neurotic, infighting batch that you're like doomed to spend Christmas with.
So you're like, you know, go with it. No factor.
Yeah.
You start freaking out about this stuff, it's going to drive you crazy. So
yeah, man. And
so be careful. Don't freak out about stuff. If you have to, learn to stand your ground a little bit, but don't just start snapping like a dog, like a rabid dog.